Hello, I'm Jay with Home1st Lending. I just want to talk a little bit about the topic about starting your home search. And the reality is that home search actually starts before you just go out the door and start looking for properties. There's actually things you can do to prepare in advance. Some things that we want to be mindful of is our credit score. So if there's things on our credit, or if we want to pay down some debt, that will be important because this will definitely affect your credit score. We also want to make sure that we're not doing any large purchases, buying a new car, because what we do, or any large furniture purchases, or any large purchases in general, hitting our credit card or even new lines of credit. Because what we look at is our debt to liability ratios. So basically we're looking at assets, our bills, our income, and we create a formula. There's a formula for us to see what you'll be eligible for. So any of these things are added to that can really affect what's available to you, or even whether or not you're qualified. Just think about that before, when you want to start buying a new home. Another thing you want to think about is about how are you going to pay for the closing costs? Is it going to be gift money? Where's this money coming from? One thing that we see a lot, or a lot of questions that we receive quite often, is, well, what if someone just goes ahead and there's a large deposit into my bank account yesterday? Well, if we see a large deposit that's into a bank account, we have to disclose where it came from. So, if it's going to be a gift money, of course there's rules to that, or if there's bank statements, if you have questions about how we calculate the income, we can definitely help you answer those questions. And another thing to consider is our current jobs. If we're going to make any big changes, it's probably best to speak to your loan originator first, because sometimes, depending on the type of job, whether or not you're self-employed, whether it's a transition, it's good to know so you can understand how it may affect your loan. And the last thing I really have to say is, in current market conditions, it's very competitive. So a lot of realtors are asking for a pre-approval letter, which basically shows that your credit, your income, and other things were verified, that if the loan were to proceed, that an offer could be made and that a loan could be obtained. Now, of course, pre-approvals comes in different shapes and sizes, so there may even be conditions. But again, that will be on a case-by-case situation. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out.